place will be rocking because it's Saturday night. Because it's hockey tonight.
Gonna shoot out the lights. Place will be rocking because it's Saturday night.
Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to another edition of Oilers Fan Reaction. It is a very, very late reaction. I've had a busy Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday. It is Sunday night, probably about 11 o'clock. So yes, there is news that I'm going to talk about that broke earlier today. That's not good for the Vancouver Canucks, but possibly good news for them Oilers. And we're going to talk about the game, obviously. Oilers win. Play la bomba, berber. Put a thumpin' wumpin' to the Vancouver Canucks. 5-1sies. We're going to talk about the goals that were scored. We're going to talk about the shots, the face-offs, the ins, the outs, the whys it happens, the whys it didn't happens. And we're going to just take it all in. Game 6 went to Edmonton. We have a Game 7 on Monday. Game 1 of the Western Final will be on Thursday. Doesn't matter who plays, Vancouver or Edmonton. They're going to Dallas on Thursday. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about the goals that happened. First goal of the game, holy breakaway, stakeaway, Dylan Hollywood Holloway. 8:18 of the first period, assist to Draisaitl and Bouchard. That is a point. That's point 99 of his NHL playoff career. 60 games played. Of course, the Oilers can't have nice things. Vancouver ties it up on very lackadaisical defensive zone coverage. You can't let a guy like Niles Höglander sit in the slot. Skinner couldn't fault you on that one, kid. And welcome back to the net. Hopefully you're feeling good mentally and feeling better physically. Pedersen and Hornick get the assist there. We're tied at ones at 10:03. That goal happened. So the rest of the period was this, that, give, take, fat fucks, hits all over, hits galore. A couple of penalties here and there. Holy shit, you've got fans bitch a lot. Second period rolls around, and holy crap, we got a Zachary Hyman sighting. Hyman with his 10th goal of these playoffs, assisted by McDavid and Hopkins. 17th assist for McDavid at 7:14 of the second period. As well at 11:20 of this second period, Evan Bouchard. What a snipe. Sorry, Sealoffs. Can't say what you can't see. Goes the assist, McDavid and Hopkins. Back to back. So it is 3-1 after 2, and we're hearing a lot of the wah, 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 wah. Refs this, refs that. I want to tell you what. After the first period, it was 3 Trizos power plays for the Vancouver Canucks. 1 for the Edmonton Oilers. Yes, the second period, it evened itself out. Very dramatically, it evened itself out. Both teams had 5-on-3s. Both teams got skittish out of the 5-on-3s. We'll talk about that later on in the video. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins starts us off in the third period with a 3:25. Good little pass from guess who? Your captain, my captain, Connor McDavid. And Bouchard. What a pass from McDavid. All Hopkins had to do was just give it a little tap it in. Tapped it. He got the goal. And to end out the route at the 5-1 victory, Evander Kane while we were singing. Yes, the Oilers were singing. The Oilers fans were singing. And Kane off the face-off by Draisaitl. What a whip. What a whip shot. Sorry, Sealoffs. Again, can't say what you can't see. Is that the tink, tink, tink in the Sealoss armor for the Oilers? Connor McDavid got a high-sticking minor in this game. Connor Garland got a roughing against Brett Kulak. We're going to talk about that too. A little meme going around right now calling Garland a smurf. I mean, when you're 5 foot fuck all, don't be beacon. Don't be beacon. There were a few misconducts handed out late in the game. Evander Kane, Vinny Dahane, Nikita Zadorov, and Vasily Podeskutsin. Wow. Good thing that only happened with 2 minutes left in the game, because holy crap, looking by those names, that was benefit Vancouver. Too bad they aren't like that during the regular game, because, you know, Vancouver would get mollywopped, as they say. So first period shots, 4-4 for each team. Second period, the Oilers dominated the second period, 14 shots to 5. In the third period, the Oilers sat back, didn't really need to push, didn't really need to do much of anything. Right. They still led the period in shots, 9-6. Well, when it was all said and done, the Oilers outshoot the Vancouver Canucks 27-15. And we're going to show that here with this beautiful little graphic. Because game, set, match, oh shots. Now, here we go, yeah. As I was saying, so 27-15 shots total. Skinner was fragile. I'm not going to blow smoke up anybody's asses. I'm not going to tell you different. There was a lot of Oilers fans that were very upset by this decision. A lot of Oilers fans that were questioning the coach, mad at the coach. Skinner's a bum. Skinner's washed up. Skinner this, Skinner that. I was not one of those people. I said as soon as I found out Skinner was being in net, that was a smart decision by the coach. Very smart coaching decision that was. Win or lose, you go with the horse that brought you to the dance. And Skinner is that horse. Whether you like it or not, whether you think he's mentally fragile or not, Skinner was the horse that brought you here. And I said this during the live stream, and I'll say this again, like 24, 32 hours later. This was a nut up or shut up game for Skinner. It was... You win this game, force a game 7, you're playing game 7. You lose this game, you might not be the number 1 guy in Edmonton moving forward. You might not even be number 2 guy. You are going to be playing strategically when we need you to play because you're fragilely not there. Thankfully for all of us, Skinner nutted up. So did the rest of the Oilers. You could argue this was the Oilers' best game, Vancouver's worst game. I don't buy that bullshit for a second. This was not the Oilers' best game. That's not their best game. Their best game is yet to come tomorrow or tonight, depending on what side of the country you're on. I just get this feeling the Oilers got one more give to give, one more gear, one more that Vancouver doesn't have. Yes, Vancouver has all the will in the world, and I will give credit where the credit is due. Tip of the hat to the Vancouver Canucks. They got the will. They just don't got the skill. And what I'm going to tell you next, in the next little blurb of this video, might upset a lot of people. Now, the face-offs are 51-48. A little closer. Edmonton's learning how to win face-offs. Power plays 0 for 4 for Vancouver, 0 for 3 for Edmonton. Good God, fix the power play, boys. 30 minutes in penalties for the Oilers, 28 minutes in penalties for Vancouver, and this is the stat that should scare the Vancouver Canucks. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Hits, 49 for the Oilers, 38 for Vancouver. Block shots, Vancouver still leads that department. They block a lot of shots because they really didn't have the puck too much. Giveaways, 10 for Vancouver, 6 for the Oilers. Oilers won that stat. And the takeaways, 6 for the Oilers, 5 for Vancouver. Oilers won that stat. So then when it all counts, Oilers win the shots. Oilers win the goals. Oilers win the hits. Oilers win the giveaways. Oilers win the takeaways. 5 wins compared to face-off wins, more power plays, and more block shots. 5-3. You win 5 of 8 categories, you should win the motherfucking game. Just my 2 cents. Anyhows, got a little picture to show you here. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty apropos for what the Oilers did. And, of course, Draisaitl's 60 games played in the playoffs. 100 playoff points. 3rd fastest NHL player all time to do it. Behind Wayne motherfucking Gretzky, that did it in 49 games, and Mahiro Lemieux, who did it in 54, I think, if my stats are correct. That's some elite company. Now, I know I'm going to get the haters saying, yeah, well, McDavid Draisaitl, no cup wins. McKinnon Makar, 1 cup. How long did it take Ovi to win 1 cup? 13 years? Just saying, it's not always about the individual, the team that's built around them. And this team that is built around them is pretty fucking good. They figured out to play defense. They figured out how to score some goals. It will translate. It will carry over. All in all. Play La Bamba, baby. One time for the haters. And I'll come back and tell you the news that broke today. Now, if you watch the game, you seen Bouchard beacon at Garland as he was going towards the box. Garland was a little feisty with the referee, and I really hate that. And this goes for other players too. If you don't have a letter on your jersey, shut the fuck up. I hate players that beak at refs all the time about every little thing. You got a penalty. Shut up and take it. McDavid got a high-sticking penalty. Warranted. Give it to him. Go to the box. Shut up. Hopkins got a penalty. Warranted. Go to the box. Shut up. Draisaitl took the first penalty of the game. Was it interference? We've seen worse than that get not called. I wasn't a fan of it. I understood it. You call it. You call it. You call it. Call it first period. And that's what I'm trying to get at here. If that's a penalty in the first, and it's against Draisaitl, it better be a penalty in the second when it's Miller doing it, or Besser doing it, or Zadorov doing it. And it better damn well be a penalty in the third period when Derek Ryan does it, or Evander Kane does it. If that's the call you make in period 1, 5 minutes into the period, that better be the call you make with 5 seconds left in the third. In a tie game. I don't care. That's the standard you set as the referee. Stick to it. Now, we're going to hear a lot of bitching about, well, the Oilers got away with this and got away with... Yeah, shut up. So did fucking Vancouver. Now, Bouchard made a short joke. I'm not a fan of making short jokes because my wife is short. But I thought it was funny. He called him a smurf. If you read his lips, he says, fucking good luck, you 5'0" smurf. He called Garland a 5'0" smurf. What do you want? That's awesome. Now, he beaked. Bouchard beaked. Did he have a right to beak? Should he beak? Should he just shut up and play hockey? Probably. But I'm alright with it. Because you went and scored a goal. You ran your mouth and you fucked around and you scored a goal. You did something. Now, if you're going to run around beaking at people and then you do nothing, and in fact, not just do nothing but hurt your team, then maybe you should just shut up and do your job. Now, the news of today, Brock Besser is out with a blood clot. It's not life-threatening. Now, unlike a lot of Oiler fans, and this is the disrespect that I don't like to put on teams, I pick on teams, and I pick on players when they're playing. Yes, in the live stream, you'll tell me to tell Zadorov, shut the fuck up. And you'll hear me tell the players that they're beaky, whiny bitches. Yes, it's the passion in me. You're not on my team. I'm going to be... You can't hear me, but the fans that watch me do, and it's funny to see their reactions. So, that all said and done, I do not wish ill will on any player. I do not wish serious harm or serious injury on any player. Especially when it comes to blood clots and in the system. Like, if you get hit and you get carted off, that's one. It's hockey. You're going to get hurt, right? But what's happened to Besser is not a laughing matter. It's nothing I'm going to joke about. I don't wish him ill will at all. And I think that's going to affect Vancouver more than people realize. Besser was the pest for that Miller line. Besser was the shit disturber, the passer, the glue, the cog, the runner, the setup guy. Besser was a lot to that Vancouver team. Him not playing is going to hurt Vancouver. Now, I will preface this and I will emphasize this. If you're an Oiler fan, don't be the unclassy jerks that laugh about it. That's nothing to laugh about. That's a serious injury, man. Like, that could have been life-threatening, and we have better class than that. We're not European Soccer League fans. We're not British Soccer League fans. We are Canadian hockey fans. Oiler fans, be better. Just please be better. Making fun of Besser's injury is not a laughing matter. It is serious, and I really do hope that Besser has a full recovery. Am I going to miss him tomorrow when the Oilers play? No, but I'm not going to wish him ill will and talk trash about him. That all said and done, Oilers did tie the series. We're playing Game 7 in Vancouver on Monday night at 7 o'clock. What else is there to say? Skinner looked good in the very few shots that he faced, and he did face very minimal shots, and nothing was really high dangerous. So the Oilers did better on the defensive end there. What else can I touch on? Oh, Alberta beef being thrown on the ice. Classic, love it. Do it again in round 3, please. For that guy peeking on Twitter, oh, that's salmonella poisoning. What do you guys... Don't you know that there's religions out there? What if it... Oh, shut up. Go find your safe place and cuddle up in a corner somewhere, you fucking baby. Like, goddamn, like... It just really does show as a society that you could not survive 1995. Seriously, you couldn't survive 1995. Well, that's so... And then when you try and counterbalance, well, your idiot fans threw full freaking beer cans on the ice. Well, play was going on. Well, that's different. That's beer can. It's not going to hurt anyway. Yeah. I guess you've never had a beer can thrown at your faggot head. It hurts. It hurts a lot more than a piece of beef. Trust me. So, yes, to that fan on Twitter bitching about Alberta beef, and to the vegans out there crying, there's a number you can call us, 1-800-GO-FUCK-YOURSELVES. It's a safe place for everybody to talk about their feelings. One person will care. Most won't. My give a fucks are busted. I have no sympathy. You can find it in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. It's there. Look pretty hard. I got nothing else for you guys. It's late. This video is way longer than I wanted it to be. It's already 11:30. You guys have yourselves a good night. Enjoy. Remember, Game 7s are what these players play for. Win or lose, the sun's going to shine on Sunday. In Edmonton, if we lose, the sun will shine. We'll be back at it in August for practices, on-ice training, going after Lord Stanley again next year. And in Vancouver, if you lose, when you lose Game 7, please, no riots. Don't burn your city down. It's a beautiful city. It hasn't rained enough for you guys to start fires. Cars are way too expensive. Gas is way too expensive. Street lights and fixing it. I mean, unless you want your property taxes jumping up by 10 again. Yes, I have family and friends that live in Vancouver. When you guys rioted, yes, all your taxes went up for the city of Vancouver. Why was that? Somebody had to fix your roads. That ain't free. Anyways, no riots in Vancouver when you guys lose tomorrow night. Please, keep it classy. As always, my name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Please, click like on the video. Comment. Tell me your thoughts. Who wins? Vancouver or Edmonton? Let's be civil. We're all fans of hockey. And for the love of God, stop picking on players that are hurt for reasons that aren't hockey related. It's beneath you. It's beneath Oiler fans. Let's not be those people. For now, keep it easy. Be greasy. My name's Matt. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.
Back, Dion going up the center, over the blue line, around Del Vecchio, he shoots, he scores!